Hello, friends and traders. This is Punam. Welcome to my channel, FinMarket View, your guide to smart market moves. Please look at the disclaimer. This is not a financial advice. All right, let's dive into the charts. Broad market weekend edition update. We'll start with SPX cash index. Last week, after the tariff announcement on Wednesday, we have the market sell off significantly. So this week edition, we're gonna watch out for all the weekly charts for all the equity broad market review. The SPX right now, this week, the price has been closed at 50.75, and based on the weekly chart, 4800 and 4600 level is collision with our previous supply, which is becomes a new support area. So I'm expecting price we have some more weakness in the market, come back to this 4800 area for a major support on a weekly basis. So definitely we have a market a temporary bottom turning points at 4800 level, and this is only a bounce we expect from 4800 to all the way to 5500, but not more than that, below above 5500. So watchable areas next week, definitely a long short-term entry buying areas or SPX 4800 4600 buying opportunity coming up next week. So definitely I would like to go long on these areas 4800 4600 on SPX. So overall this market we have like 17.45% down from the all-time highs here. And let's spend one more minute on SPX. So the last major crash from 2012 is this much, which is on this one. So similarly, we expect the same crash equally collide with this 1400 level. We'll move on to SPY ETF on a weekly time frame. So we have another down leg to 480, 465 level. So this has price closed at 505. So we may have a temporary bottom at 500, but the ideal area is the prior supply areas become a new support areas on a weekly basis. 480, 465 is a good long short-term entry, I would say. So we expect 480 to come back a little more down and then back to 550, 545 area before turning down back. Moving on to Nasdaq, NDX. Overall, Nasdaq is a week also. Overall, is down 21% after the tariffs. So significant sell-off from last week from here to here. So similar to SPX, Nasdaq have the prior supply of 16,540 became a new demand. So definitely we'll wait for a bounce on 16,750 and 15,500. It's a good buy area, support area. So we expect some more weakness in this NDX. It will go down and then further down to at least 18,800ish area for the target if we go long on 16,750. Moving on to QQQ. So QQQ weekly chart, I'm expecting this prior supply became a support areas, definitely watchable 405 and 380. It's a long-term. We may see some little bottom on this one 405 380. So we may expect price comes to this level and push back to at least 455 level. Another retest on the overhead supply. TQQ. TQQ right now price closed at 41. We expect some more down to 35 accumulation buy area. So definitely watchable on TQQ. It's a massive sell-off on TQQ also. We'll look for some more down to 35 is a prior good demand zones on the buy area on 35. Moving on to Dow Jones. Dow Jones overall market down is 15% from recent highs to all the way this low. So same expectancy on Dow Jones. We're looking for 37,000 buying area on a weekly time frame, which is the prior supply, which is a buy area on the Dow Jones. So we can see on the DIA Diamond ETF, looking for a weekly support on 370, 355. So same thing, sell-off happened on Diamond also, price closed at 383. I'm looking for Diamond to make entries on 370, 355. So some more, little bit down to the market, and then look for upstate. Target is at least 400-ish area on Diamond. Moving on to Russell Small Cap Index, also significant sell-off. So on a weekly basis, right now this a major support area of 1775, 1625 on Russell Small Cap. So definitely this area will hold because of the major support on prior supply here, 1, 2, 3, and the 4, and then we made a new high here. So now a little bit more, we have an initial reaction on this level 1787, so some more gap down a little bit, and then still a buy entry on Russell Small Cap. IWM, similar approach. So we have this major support area on 175, 160 price range on a buy zone. So definitely looking for some more gap down and then back to at least 193, the breakout areas. These areas. Moving on to our VIX volatility index on a weekly time frame. This is the extensive fear in the market right now based on the uncertainty on the tariffs. So we have a weekly closed on VIX, so we have some more room to 65-ish area. Then it's a good buy opportunity on the equity market. Moving on to crude oil. Crude oil also we have a sell-off happened this down, and the major buy areas on the crude oil looking for 53 sub 50 range area. So this entire support is broken on the 68 mark. So looking for consolidation, some more down to 55 area at least for long on the oil stocks. Moving on to gold futures. The recently last week we have a little sell-off after we made a new high on 3200, and then we have a slight sell-off happened last week. So we may expect some weakness, but still in the long-term gold chart because of the trend is still in a uptrend mode. So this is a retracement back to 2950 support area, still a long entry on gold futures. We'll move on to last two charts. Dollar index. Dollar index have a major support on $100 range, which is under this major support area on dollar index. So we have a reaction to this minor support on already 101, so we may expect some more down and then back to this 106 supply at some point near time future. The last chart is Bitcoin USD. The weekly chart, I still have this level 73,950 and 60,000 accumulation area. This is the prior breakout areas on 73. So we still see the weakness a little bit, but I will wait for the long-term investor entry on 73,950 if you want to go long on Bitcoin. So waiting for another peak down to this area and then look for another gap up 200,000. So back to SPX. So next watchable areas next week is 4800 and 4600, and definitely is a temporary bottom we may expect, at least because this is a 20% down market. So uncertainty still exists, so but this is a strong support 4800, which is a prior resistance became a new support, and I'm expecting more buyers will show up. Right now this is a joint red in the market, so looking for retracement to at least 4800 level for a buy entry. That's all for the weekend edition.
Thank you all to share my thoughts on the markets. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a market update. Stay happy, stay fit, stay healthy, and have a safe trading and investing.